The chairman of Igbogbo Baiyeku Lcda, Builder Olusegun Organises, and his legislative arm recently held a public hearing for the Harmonization Bill of his local Joint Security Task Force. The bill aimed to consolidate the efforts of the various security agencies in the area is meant to improve the security situation in the waterbed region of Lagos State. Held on the 27th of July 2023, the event was well attended as traditional rulers, community leaders, and representatives of various interest groups filled the Oba Abdulsemiu Orimadegun Kasali Multipurpose Hall in Igbogbo Baiyeku Lcda. Created to address the security challenges in the LCDA, the Harmonization Bill is aimed to streamline the activities of the task force and ensure that there is no duplication of efforts. When passed into law, it is expected to increase the effectiveness of the numerous law enforcement agencies in addressing security challenges in the area. In his welcome address, the leader of the council, Honorable Nuruddin Alimi, explained that the bill is expected to provide a legal framework for the activities of the local JTF and ensure that there is accountability in the use of resources. He added that the public hearing is an opportunity for stakeholders to contribute to the development of the bill and ensure that it reflects the needs of the community.
Provided by the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, the legislative arm of Igbogbo Baiyeku Lcda, we are building on this to strengthening our joint task force so that all the citizenry of Igbogbo Baiyeku Lcda will have to sleep with their two eyes closed. And that's why we are here today, stating point towards addressing this plethora of problems in the construction of an elite consensus on the security challenges. Therefore, unity of purpose, increasing our security officers and structures, boosting their morale, and significant part of it enacting necessary laws of the division. Such elite consensus has proven effective in the past. Can we make it work now and propose solutions in order to save off threats to our unity as a division? This is why we have decided to bring together all the essential stakeholders in this public hearing to deliberate and contribute on the issues, possibly reach a consensus on the way forward. We also expect this public hearing to provide further insights and establish concrete and implementable resolutions.
Briefing the entire stakeholders in attendance, the executive chairman of Igbogbo Baiyeku Lcda, Builder Olusegun Organises, emphasized that the local security joint task force was established in response to the rising cases of crime in the area, including kidnapping, robbery, and cultism. He, however, stated that the task force has been working to improve the security situation in the area through various initiatives, which include community policing and intelligence gathering.
It is a bill sent by the executive of the council to the legislative to make it a law, because it is their own right, it is their power, it is their constitutional responsibility to make laws. So whatsoever we plan must be sent to them, And one of the major reasons why it must be sent to them is to do what we are doing today. They need to be sure that what we have sent to them is of public view, public acceptance, and is of interest for the entire community. As we are having this public hearing today, if you listen to him very well, he said Ikorodu Division Security Joint Task Force. This particular public hearing is equally happening in 3 other local council development areas in the Ikorodu Division. The Ikorodu local government had theirs 2 weeks ago, and the 6th local government will be having in some days' time. Telling you that we are all sitting, collecting views, getting public opinion about a particular law, which is going to bring all of us in Ikorodu Division together. And why we have decided to do that is because if Igbogbo Baiyeku is securing his community, we are too close to ourselves than to live in isolation. To solve the insecurity problem, we must collectively do it. In fact, there is no bush and demarcation between all our LCDAs and towns. Now, what we just have is political demarcation, giving us power segregation. So, but for governance, there are some things that we still need to do and do together. What we are doing today equally is a baby of the Peace and Security Committee, where issues on a monthly basis pertaining to the peace and security of our local government are being discussed. We discussed this and we agreed that we should have what we call our local security body in consonance with the Nigerian police position on community policing. What we are doing today is not in any way replicating or representing the responsibility of the Nigerian police or any of the security agencies established under the Nigerian Constitution. But what we are doing is establishing a supporting unit to make sure that they get their job done and done well. What we are doing is to provide intelligence reports, local support, for there are a lot of activities that they might not know, a lot of information they might not get. But with this type of local policing structure, as I've said, in consonance with the Nigerian police position on community policing and local protection, that our people can do and give us relevant information. One of our major focus is that if you see something, say something. Crimes doesn't happen in the air. Crime happens on the ground. Criminals are landlords, criminals are neighbors. Criminals stays in our community, they are not invisible elements. With this type of body, we can make sure we give relevant information. Even the JTF that we are trying to establish, they are not ghosts. They still need the support of the entire community to get information. One of the major problems that is affecting us in Ikorodu, particularly, is the issue of courtesim, as has been said, Bado, and equally some other juvenile delinquencies and social menace. And I must tell you, to get rid of all this, we need to come together and provide information for the constitutional authorized security agencies in Nigeria. We have been having this in the last 3 years, and our police and our army, neighborhood, civil defense, NDLA can attest to the support we have rendered in terms of giving intelligence reports and information to assist their job. So what we are doing today is to listen to your view, get your inputs, get your support, get your collaboration, and get your involvement in the establishment of this body, so we can have it and it can help us. We cannot do it alone. We need you. We need you. We need your input. Whatsoever we have put together as a proposal, as a law to the legislative, is not cast in stone. We still need your input, that the legislative has the power to adjust, remove, and add, to make it work and to make you happy, to make our community safe and to protect our environment. And I must say that our traditional institution has been giving the major support in making sure that this is done. If you know what it means, when we say Oba, Ijoko Oba, is Ijoko Oba, this is one of their responsibility even before the enactment of government. This is what they do. But supporting them is what we are doing now. And it is not because we are supporting them, leave us. They are still giving us total support to make sure that the community is safe under their rulership within their kingdom.
Speaking on behalf of the councillors, Honorable MKO Aroholo, House Committee Chairman on Ethics, said the Local Security Joint Task Force is expected to work closely with the community to address security challenges in the area. According to him, the JTF will also work to improve intelligence gathering and sharing to ensure that security threats are detected and addressed in a timely manner.
Is the help of the bill to help the police and the NCDC to track the information that might be far away from them. If a bicycle is lost in my street and the owner wake up in the morning only to go to the police station to make arrest, we have people who live in that street, who sleep and wake up there, who can give a first-hand information. And that is the work the JTF is about to do. So you don't go out and say, Honorable Daini, the division leaders, and create a platform where they want to do their own on their own separately from Lagos State. No. I want the police to come into my community and I will tell him, I am a security here. We wake up at night, the thief was running through this left and he go through this right side. And I believe from this right side, there's a swamp there. Be careful, you need a floater. Not until my police run into the swamp and drown. And I'll say the police are not doing their work. So we want to do a collaboration of effort to make sure that we get results. That's what the bill is about to do. And the bill that is here, I am proud, like the leader of the House is proud, that in our lifetime, this will come to pass, and we'll be grateful that at least we are one of the people that passed the bill that is people-oriented. The bill here goes straight down to you. If the JTS are inside here now, I will give you like 5 analysis of what they have come to do in Ibeshe. If I call them 1 a.m., police will come, but they will come first. A round of applause to them, please. Police will come, they will come. The bill is talking about who take care of them. If they are going to get a vehicle to use, who takes care of that? This is a bill beyond Chairman Daini. This is a bill beyond the 6 local government chairman who have taken care of the joint CDA chairman in their little way. But they want a support base that anytime they talk about the Kodu division, we should hear that Kodu division is safe. I know you would have given me name on platforms. That even if I light up a matches, I'll put it on platform. Yes. The reason why I do that is this. If you put anything about Owode Ibeshe on the platform, you hear all manner of bad news. That's why if you see my ballet, if they dress well, if I snap them, I'll put it on the platform. So that you will know that we don't kill alone. We also do something good. If you see our road that is not good, and you are putting it on the platform, I don't want to snap the one that is good and put it on the platform. There is also a bad road in America. They project their good ones. I'm not encouraging bad things. But please, today, I am calling on all of the stakeholders here. Let's reflect on this bill, look at it together, the essence of the bill, the good things that's coming out of the bill, what you think might not be of good input of the bill, then let's iron it together.
Responding to the numerous questions asked by stakeholders, the council chairman explained that sections of the bill requires confidentialities to thrive when activated. He further urged residents to work together and cooperate with the council in order to combat existing and lingering crimes in the area.
I want us to take note that this law we are passing does not supersede the law passed by House of Assembly Lagos State. It doesn't supersede the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are subject to those laws. So what we are doing is to create a local enabling environment for those laws to strive. And that is why bylaws in Ikorodu, the content might be different from bylaw in Lagos Island. The content might be different from bylaw in Badagry because we have different problem and peculiarity. So our solutions will be different. But why Ikorodu 6 are coming together is that we have a common problem and can be solved together. I'm establishing why Igbogbo and the 5 others are coming together to sign that law. That is one. The Lagos State House of Assembly have passed a law on courtesan. They have equally passed a law on land grabbing. Those laws persist. Those laws stand. What we will be doing is providing information and strategic planning for the laws to be achieved and implemented. So we might not specifically cater for courtesan and land grabbing. It might be listed in the recognized crime within our community, but the enforcer of the law would take the Constitution of Federal Republic and that of Lagos State House of Assembly. But they can establish a case from our bylaw, but it will be punished by superior laws.
Adding that he himself and his team are committed to ensuring the safety and security of residents in Igbogbo Baiyeku Lcda, Builder Daini explained that the bill is aimed to consolidate the efforts of the various security agencies in the area to improve the security situation, asking stakeholders and residents in attendance to take advantage of the public hearing by providing feedback on the bill and make suggestions for improvement.
Security is light. Security is life. Security is hope. You know, when the way you are doing this, I really appreciate that. Thank God we have our JTF here, and we need more of them. Like Okiota now, there's no JTF there, but we have it in English. But all those notes and corners, we need them there. Post them there. Let them have posts. Maybe we'll build posts for them so that we'll post them there to secure all those places. If you can be able to do that, to add it to the news, we'll appreciate that as well. Also, the road is very essential. Very, very essential. Very, very essential. Because we know, number one, if we can be able to attend to the road, we'll appreciate that as well. Number two, patrol bikes. We want that as well. Anyone that you can do, we'll appreciate that.
A special parade section was carried out by the JTF at the end of the program. The parade was inspected by the local council development area chairman and delegates in attendance.